Okay, guys, so today we'll be looking at e-queries, the imports and exports. My content is loading. I will share now the question paper. Can you see?
Yes, we can see from outside. I'm going to leave the session now. Guys, enjoy. Okay, cool.
Okay, ma'am. So guys, we're going to be, oh, can you zoom in on your screens? Because it looks, okay. So we're going to be doing e-queries. Have you done this before, guys, or is it your first time doing queries? Guys, hello. Oh, by the way, my name is Ashlume Masukwane and I am your tutor for BCA. So I'll be taking you through the query design and the query wizard, the exports and the imports of Access database. Can you hear me, guys? Oh, okay. So this is activity 4 of the query 4.1. Do you have it under your, I think it's under your content Blackboard. I think I'm just gonna share, I don't know if I'll be able to share both my screens, the question paper and the activity, and show you how it's done. Let me try and share. Okay. I am trying to share my screen. I want to share the Access file so we can get on with the activity. The entire screen. Hi, Tando. Hello, Tando. So, guys, do you have this question paper? Do you have this activity so that I can only share the Access file because I cannot share my screen now? So you can look at the question paper and then I'll just share the Access file only. Do you have the question paper? The exercise 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So let me just share my Access and show you how it's done. So you go to who is this? It's activity 4.1, the query wizard. I think it's under the queries on your content blackboard. I'm not sure where it is, but then it's activity 4.1. I really don't know then where do we find the activity. Just go to Blackboard under content, I think. Found it. Oh, okay, that's good. So, okay, just open the question paper and I'm going to share the Access file. I also want to take a picture of the question paper so that I can have it also. So it says open up your Access table 3, named the student number, G spa, your group. It should look like this. Do you guys have it? Do you guys have this one, this activity? This table.
Hi, Astume.
Going to modify it. Hi.
Did you share the screen already?
No, I'm going to share the screen.
Oh, okay.
I want to share the Access file. Is it showing on your side?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Oh, there's
I'm gonna
it.
share now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I know I said I was fine.
Yeah, this is it. Close. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is the activity. Can you please all open up this activity so that we can do it on Access? You think you got the wrong one? Let me see. It's activity 4.1. Please excuse me, guys. I have to tell this person to turn down the music. Did you guys get the activity, all of us, so that we can start? Guys,
Ma'am,
find it.
by the activity
Check
4.1, there is no queries, ma'am. There's only tables.
tables. No, how come? But then it's activity. We've got activity 4.1 and 4.2. It's queries, activities, and then after we've got activity 5, which is the exports and the imports. So how come? Let me ask Miss Morris. Where is the? Because I don't have access to you. You can't find it. Okay, I'm asking Miss Morris now. Please wait. On your Blackboard, you have content and what else? Where do you usually find your activities? It's activity 4.1. Oh, so you got it, Siana. It's activity 4.1 under Microsoft Access. Guys, I think this is it. Can you go and check, Siana? I think Siana got it. Some of us got it. Oh, okay. So guys, go to MA. It's under MS Access. I think under the content MS Access Practical, so that we can start. Just open this thing, the Access file. Don't open the question paper. Oh man, no, I mean open the question paper so that I can show you on the screen how to do it. Can I start, guys? Can we move? Yes, okay. You did not find it. Lumka. Lumka, go to content and then go to under Microsoft Access Practical Tasks, and then you go to Access Query Practical. It's there, Siana, got it. It says no content. But then how come did the others find it? Found it. Okay, please, guys. Can you check so we can get started? It says no content on my side too. Also mine. Are you sure you went to the right? Found it. No content. Found it. You think you broke Miss Truly? We don't have it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna continue then. I'll try to show the question paper and the activity. I'll try to show both my screens. So that you can all see if you don't have the activity. Can you see? You also don't have it because the people who don't have it are under the same lecture. Oh, okay, then it's fine. Just gonna share my screen. Tando, you still there? Tando, can you guys see? I have both my screens here. You can see?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, let me try show the question paper, all of the question paper. So we're going to start. Yes, okay. It says open up your access table, exercise 3 named the surname underscore student number underscore GSPA your group. This is it. This is that table, the table super clients, TBL super clients. Let me open and see if it looks like the one that's here. The Miss Mandy and all that stuff. Oh, okay, so it's Mrs. Karen. Why is it not the same? It's Mrs. Karen. Oh no, I opened the table. Let me close. This is the, no, this is not it. GSPA. Where is this table? Because this is not it. GSPA. Okay, let me look for the GSPA table. Oh no, this is it. This is it. I got it. This is it. This is the table, right? We have this table. So it should look like this. It doesn't look like that though. We have Mrs. So let me go to design view to edit my table because it doesn't look like that. So it's the client. Oh, okay. No, let me just leave it like this and go and design the query wizard. So it says create a query wizard based on the TBLS clients table as follows. So we're just going to have to close our table. Miss Morris also doesn't know where you can guys get this thing. So I think it's Miss Lutuli who didn't put in. We just have to close the table. Do you know how to close the table, guys? Because you right click, see, you open the table and then you go there and then you right click on your mouse or on your laptop and then you say close, and then we go to create. It says let's create a query wizard. So you go to query wizard. You can see the query wizard, guys. So we go to query wizard and then we're going to say it's a simple query wizard, and then you click OK, and then let's wait. It says we should show the first name, surname, gender, and date of birth. So we don't have gender here. We only have name, surname, first name, I mean, and date of birth. So we're just going to share. We're just going to click on these three, which is the first name, the surname. You double click, guys, so that it can show on the other side, and then the date of birth. Do you guys get it, or am I being too fast? If I'm being too fast, please tell me so that we can all get this. Am I fine, guys? Or should I start over? Fine, okay. You are a bit fast, okay. Okay, guys, I will start over. So I said we are creating a query wizard, right? So we have this table, which is you can see most, we have a table, and then under the table we've got queries. But then do not mind that because I've already done them. So I'm going to create a new one so that you guys can see. So we have the tables, which is the TBL super clients, and then it says we have to create a query wizard based on the TBL clients table as follows. So we have to show the surname, we have to show the first name, and we have to show the gender. You see on that your data should look like this. It should look like that. So we have to do it. So what we do is that, you see, we are on home tab. So we go to create a query wizard. We go to create. You close your table, and then you go to create. And then you can see there's a query wizard tab. You click on that one. And then we just want a simple query wizard. We don't want the cross-tab query wizard, the find duplicates, the find unmatched. We only want the simple query. So we're going to click on OK. And then it says we should show the surname, the first name, gender, and date of birth. So we don't have the gender, as you can see on the table on my question paper. We don't have gender. We only have surname, first name, and date of birth. So you can see on my query that we've got the available fields. All my fields that show on the table, we've got them here. So we're just going to click on the ones that we want to show, which is the first name. You double click on the first name so that it can show on the other side. And then we've got surname. We double click on surname so that it can show on the other side. And we've got date of birth. And then you double click on date of birth. And then we say next. We say next. And then it's saying what title do you want for your query. And then we can see on the modify the field properties as follows. Okay, let me just, no, I'm going to confuse you. Let me just say modify the query. You're going to click on modify the query because we have to modify it. You see, so you click on modify and then you go to finish. And there's your query. You can see, let me just show the full screen. You can see there's your query. And then let me go to it again. It says those who were born before the 1st of January 1975. We have to show those that were born on 1st 1975. So we're going to do that under the date of birth, obviously. So okay, let's first run our query. You see, this is what it shows now, because we had I think we had first name, surname, date of birth, CT, and all that stuff. But now that we have created a query of showing only this, we only got 3 fields. So, and then you go to modify your query under design view. And then we go to design view. And then the question said we have to modify as follows, which is we have to show only those that were born before the 1st of January 1975. And how do you show that? You go under date of birth. You see where my cursor is? Under that under the ticked box. And then you're going to write the first. You see, oh no, before you write the first, you're going to write less than, because we have to show those that were born before. And then in mathematical way, before is like this sign. You see, this is before. It's less than 1975. Oh, sorry, 1975. See, and then you run. Can you guys see? These are the ones that were born before the 1st of the 1st of January 1975. It only shows those that were born before. So we only had, I think we had 4 at the beginning. Now we only have 2. Now that we have modified our table, but we are not yet done. We have to modify again. The second one says we should sort the data on surname in descending order. This is how we do it. The surname, right? This is the surname. You click above the ticked box now. On that arrow, you can see that arrow. You go to that arrow, you click on descending order, and then you run again. You see? Now the surname, it starts with Schultz to Pillay, which is S comes before P. And then again, what else on the question paper? It says save or rename your query as query clients. And then this is what you do. Where is gender? Because it was, oh guys, I thought I made it clear. There is no gender. Okay. There is no gender on my question paper. Can you see? Where is it now? Oh, I think. Well, let me show it. There is no gender, so we just ignore it because we don't have gender on our table. We only put the ones that we have, so we cannot. Let me show you the table. Kagiso, is it Kagiso? Kanyisa. Okay, let me show the table. You can see. Let me view the full screen. Kanyisa, can you see? This is the table. We have the table, we have client ID, we have title, we have first name, surname, work number, CT, postal code, package, price, date of birth. We do not have gender on our table. So therefore, we do not insert gender. We do not create our own gender. We're just going to put the ones that we have, which is the surname, the first name, and the date of birth. Are you clear now? Kanyisa? Okay. So the question paper again. So it says we have to save or rename the query as the query clients. You see, we have to rename the query as the query clients. How do we rename your query? We save the query. You right click, as I have said before, you right click. Okay, let me open in design view. No, I mean in datasheet view. And then you right click, you click on save. And then you click on, where is rename? Oh, okay, close. There it is. This is the one, you see. And then you're going to rename. It said we should save it as the query clients, and then you enter. And then there's an existing one, but then I have to replace. So did you guys get it? Did you get it, guys, or should I do it again?
Can you please
Yes.
repeat it for the last time?
For the last time. Okay, most of you guys got it. Okay, that's good. Okay, again, please. Okay. Let me open both my screens. Okay, so we're creating a query wizard based on this table. This is the table. We can see the table above. And then to create a query, let's open the table first to see if there's information available. Obviously, we can see information is available. And then we close the table. When we're closing our table, you go there to the TBL Super Clients. You right click and then you close. And then we go to create. You see, we go to create. And then you can see the question paper says create a query wizard. So you can see there's query wizard there. And then we just want a simple query wizard. We don't want the cross step. We don't want the find duplicates. We don't want the find unmatched. We just want a simple query. And then we're going to click on open. And then it says we should show the first name, the surname, the gender, and the date of birth. As I've said before to Kanyisa, we don't have the gender. You can see on our table, we only have client table, title, I mean, first name, surname, work number, city, postal code, and all that stuff. So we're just going to show the surname. The ones that we have on our table, we're going to show them because we cannot just create our own gender because we don't know whether Mrs. Oh, yeah, we can tell by that this is Miss. So it's obviously a female. But then if we had many people like males, we weren't going to be able to know which one is a female or male. So we cannot create our own gender. Therefore, we have to ignore it and choose the first name. We choose the surname, you double click so that it can show on the other side. You double click and then it's the date of birth. You double click and then you say next, you see, and then it says what title do you want for your query. We leave it like that, we don't do anything there. And then it says, do you want to open the query or do you want to modify the query design? We obviously want to modify because the question after the create a query wizard, it says modify the field properties. So we're going to click on modify and then we finish. You see? Okay, now let me show the full screen so that you guys can see. So this is it. This is my query. So like guys, a query is like I can make an example. Like a query, I can say, let me make an example of an employee table. Yeah, an employee table. Let's say we have at work, we have employer and then we have employees, and then we've got the hours that the employees work, we've got the years that the employees work. So an example for a query is, let's say a manager wants to know the number of employees that have worked for him or her for more than 5 years. You see, that's when you create a query. Then you're going to select obviously the name of the employees, you're going to select the years, and then your outcome will be the answer to the manager. So that's how you do a query. So here we want to know those that were born before the 1st of January 1975. The question paper says we have to modify it, and we want to know those that were born before. And then before, we cannot write before here, so we have to write the mathematical sign of before, which is less than, which is this sign. So we're going to write under the date of birth the sign, and then it's the 1st of January 1975. Can you see? And then we're going to run our query. You see, it only shows the ones that were born before that date, which is Pillay was born 1972, that is before 1975, and this one was born in 1969, which is it's also before 1975. And then we go to design view again because we haven't modified everything. So it says sort the data on surname in descending order, and then we go to the surname. You see above that ticked box, you will see an arrow, and then you go to that arrow. It shows ascending, descending, and not sorted. You're going to click on descending, and then we run our table. You can see it's called, and then it's Pillay. S comes before P, so it's right. And then we go to the question paper again. It says save or rename your query as query clients. So we're going to save our query. As I've said before, you go to the top of the table, of the query, I mean, and then you right click and then you save. You see, and then there it shows there. Okay, let me close. This is it. You see, I haven't renamed it yet, and then I'm going to rename the table. Let me rename you. You right click. Let me show it. You see, you right click on your mouse, and then you go to rename, and we want it to be query clients, and then you see it says the name you've entered already exists for another object, which is it's the one that I've done before, so I'm just going to replace because it's the same thing. And then let's open it to see. You see, this is how it is. And then on the question paper it says it should look like this, and then you can see it's the same. So I hope we are clear on that one now, so we can move. We are okay, right guys? I think you got it this time around. So can we move? Oh, okay, that's good. Now we're going to move to, yes, we're clear. Okay, that's good. Where did you go for descending? Okay, Joshua. Let me just assist Joshua for descending. Okay, you go to design view. You see, you go to design view, and then there is surname. You go above the ticked box. You see the ticked box, you go above it, and then you're going to see the ascending, descending, and not sorted. So, and then you click on descending and then you run. I hope you got it. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's good. And then we're going to do activity. Is it activity 4.2? 4.2, yeah, it's 4.2. Okay, let me close this one. And let me close this one and then I want to save. Okay. Activity 4.2. I think activity 4.2 is where we design a query. Okay. It's still a query wizard. Okay. Guys, go and open this one. I think it's also under the, as who was it? It's Yanda who said it's under Microsoft Access practical activities, query practicals, I mean. Please open this one. It's exercise 4.2. It's yeah, it's 4.2, right? It's 4.2. Yes, it's 4.2. And then tell me once you've found it so that we can start. Got it. Okay, that's good. Found it. So did you guys do the one that I just did on your Access? Did you open Access and work with me, or you were just listening? Or you were working with me at the same time?
We are waiting.
You're working, guys. Oh, okay. Listening, guys. Okay, but that's good. Because if you're working while listening, it's not gonna work. Awardwa, it's under content on ma'am, can I, okay, I'm gonna assist you now. It's under content on Microsoft, make note of it, that's good. It's under content, Microsoft Access practical activities, which is activity 4.2, award-wise, activity 4.2. And then, ma'am, can I ask Miss Nema Zaza, can you, okay, you can ask, that's fine. You can just turn on your mic and then speak to me. What is the difference between query design and a query wizard? Do I know it? Query wizard. I think a query design is the one that I made an example of. That's a query design. The one that I made an example of. Let's say we have an employer. I think, oh, okay, we have a manager. The manager wants to know the number of the employees that the employees have. So like a query is a database that is equivalent to a question that is posed about the data in a table. You see, to create a query design, we're working with a table. So it's like a joining things. The query, as an example, the manager wants to know the number of workers who have worked for more than 5 years. See, if they say I must do query design, then I must create it. No, you create it under query wizard. You create it, and then if they say create a query design, you're going to click on query design, and then they always stated like wizard design. They always stated that you create design I mean query design or query wizard. So I think a query wizard is, I'm not really sure what a query wizard is, but I think a query, like it's where we modify our data. Let's say like the one that we want to know, the ones that were born before January 1975. So I think that's it. I'm not really sure though, but I'm going to research and get back to you guys. Okay, thank you, ma'am. I get it. Okay, so did you all find the activity 4.2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
sorry, I think I need
So
assistance because I don't know where it is.
you don't know where it is. Go to content, and then you
Content,
go
yes.
to what is it? I think it's you go to Microsoft Access, MS Access. Do you have it?
Practical task. Yeah, I have
Yes.
two.
Query practical. There are two.
Yeah, there are two.
Which one are these? Is it is it query design or what? I mean query practical access or
Microsoft Access practical task.
practical tasks.
Well, it doesn't state here. Yeah, these are practical tasks.
There's Excel and Access. Go to Access.
Okay.
And then
Yes,
what
I'm
does
on
it show?
Yes, I'm on Access.
What do
It
you
shows
see on Access?
nothing.
Do you have the shows nothing? Your lecture is Miss Lolwethu Luthuli.
No.
But then how come do you not have it? Did you have 4.1? The one that we've just done. Fuyo?
No, ma'am.
You did not have
Ma'am,
4.1.
sorry, no. No.
You
My
didn't have
lecture is not
Miss Luthuli.
No.
So which group are you in? Which group
I'm
are
in
you
group
in?
C.
Because
I'm in group
the group
C.
C and the others that have got it, which groups are you guys? Did any of the groups find it, the activity 4.2? Or is it just Vuyo? You only have Excel and not Access, so I think you have the same problem. Okay, we're just going to continue. I'm going to show the question paper and the what's this thing? And the Access exercise.
Okay,
So
ma'am. I'd
just
appreciate it. Thank you.
okay. Okay, Smamkele, so you also don't have. Okay. So we have, can you see on my screen? We have this query exercise 2. It says we should open up the Access data file, query exercise 2. Double click on the query statistics table. So let me go and look for this. The query exercise. I think is it this one? Yeah, we have it. This is it. This is it. Enable my content. And then let me show both my screens. So you can see, right? It says open the Access data file. Do you have this data file, which is the exercise 2 query? Did you guys open it, or are you just going to take notes or listen? If you have it, please open it. The data file. It's open. Okay. Okay, now I can move. Wait, ma'am. Okay. You can continue. Okay, that's good. So the question, it says, double click on the query statistics table. You see, we double click so that we can open our table and see. This is our table. It's not going to show me because, okay, let me try to. Okay, I'm going to have to open the full screen. You see, this is our table on the Access file. This is our table, the one that we're going to create a query. Is it a query design or wizard? A query wizard. You see, okay. Let me just open it like this. So, and then it says create a query wizard. It's a query wizard still. And then we have to show the following fields, which is 1, 2, 6, and 7, and the ID. And then we remember the first one said we should create a query design, and then only show the surname, name, and date of birth. And then this one says we should show the fields 1, 2, 6, 7, and the ID. So, ma'am, are you recording the session? Yes, the session is being recorded. So we're going to create a query wizard. So let's go to Access. I don't want to be too fast, guys. I want you to hear me well. So as I have said, we close our table. You right click and then you close. And then you go to create. We're creating a query wizard still. We're going to query wizard. And then we just want a simple query wizard. You click on OK. See, and then let's go to the question paper to see. It says we should show the following fields. It's field 1, 2, 6, 7, and ID. You see, and ID. And then it says move the ID field to the beginning. You can see it says move the ID field to the beginning. So we have to do that now. Let me just find a pen. Okay. Let me write this down. So we're going to start with the second bulletin because we have to move the ID field. We can do it right here. We don't have to wait until we're done modifying. So it says move the ID field to the beginning. It's already in the beginning. We just have to double click, and then it can show on the other side. And then it also said we should show field 1, field 2, and what field? Field 6 and 7. And then you click on field 6, you click on field 7. You double click when you want it to show on the other side, or you can just use the arrows. But then I highly recommend the double clicking. And then you go to next. And then it's asking, would you like a detail or summary query? We would like a detail here. We'd like to show everything. You see, everything that appears on our table, we would like it to show. So we're going to say next. We're not clicking on summary, we're saying next. You see, it's different from the one that we did the last time, because it didn't ask this question. So I think this one is because we have the table, we have many fields and the records and the rows. And then it says, you see, we did this before. We want to modify the query design. So we're going to click on modify because we want to modify actually. Okay, let me see the question paper. Yeah, and then I'm going to click on modify. And then you click finish. Ma'am, can you repeat, please? Okay. Let me go cancel. You're going to go to create. Okay, let me open the question paper. Let me just open them both. It says create a query wizard and complete the following based on the statistics table. So we're going to create. It's a wizard. It's stated that we have to create a wizard, and then you go to wizard, and then before I forget, please remind me to show you to create a query design, because it looks like we don't have any question on the query design. It's only the query wizard. So you click on OK because we want the simple query wizard only. You're gonna click on OK, and then the fields that we should show are the fields 1, 2, 6, 7, and ID. And then the second bulletin says that we have to move the ID field to the beginning, which is it should show first. I think it's because it's the it should have the primary key, the ID. So we have to select ID key first, field I mean, and then field 1, field 2, double click, and then it's field 6, it's field 7, and then you say next. And then would you like a detail or summary query? So we would like a detailed query because we want to show all our fields. So you're going to click on next, and then this is the same as before. It's asking, do you want to open the query or do you want to modify the query's design? So we're going to click on modify, and then we're going to click finish. Who was it? Lunka, did you get it? Yes, okay. Or okay, let me show now the full screen. And then we go to the question paper. I'll show this full screen. It says, so we are done with the first 2 bulletins. We're going to look at the design view, do the following. In design view, you see in design view, I think it's already in design view. You see it's in design view already. There it is, it's in design view. So it says do the following. We have to sort field 1 in descending order. You see, someone asked me on the previous activity to show descending. I think it's the second time you're going to see how it is done. Oh, so it says sort field 1 in descending order. So this is field 1, you see, and then I said you go above the ticked box, and then you go to the arrow. You say descending order because it says in descending order, right? It says in descending order, yes. So that's how you do it in field 1. Don't make a mistake because it says in field 1. And then you have to change the criteria of field 7 to only show a gold and a silver. Show gold and silver. So let's run first and see what it shows. As you can see, it shows silver, platinum, gold, JDM ranks. So we only want to show the gold and the silver on the field 7. So we go to design view, and then we go there, and then you're going to write gold. Okay, you put in the it's gold. It's weird, not really sure. You see guys, I think I was too fast there. Let me redo it again. You just below the ticked box, you're going to write the gold, or you don't write and, you write or silver, and then you run, and then you see it shows the silver gold only. So did you guys get that one, or am I being too fast?
We got it.
Okay, so got it. Okay, and then it says, okay, we move from the design view. Got it. Okay, that's good. It says we in datasheet view, so we have to open it in datasheet view. Okay, it's already in datasheet view, and then it says we should run the query. Okay, we've already run the query, so I don't understand. And then it says close and exit the query. Let's save the query. Let's save, and then let's close the query. You see, there it is. There it is under queries, and then let's go to the question paper again. And then the question paper says rename the query to JDM statistics to JDM stats query. JDM stats query. So let me go. I said to rename. What's my mouse doing now? Why is it acting up? Okay. I said to rename, you go to the query, you click, and then you right click, and then you say rename, and then it said to JDM stats query, and then you click on enter. There it is, and then let's go to the question paper again. So, and then you have to rename your student, your file. Do you know how to rename a file, guys? Because that's very important. You could lose marks if you don't save your file under student number, surname, and group. So do you guys know how to save a file, especially an Access file? No, ma'am. Okay. Yes. Can you please repeat from the Rashid view, please? Okay, I will repeat it now. Okay, let me show Mr. Lubabalo. Mr. Lubabalo, to save a data sheet, a database file, you go to file, you see, you go to save as, and then you go to save as again, and then you can decide where you want to save your file. So if it's your surname, it's underscore your student number, and then it's underscore your group, then it's underscore, I think it's what is this activity? It says, and then you write GDM query, you see, and then you write GDM query. I mean JDM. And then you save. You see, what it Mr. Lubabalo. Was it Mr. Lubabalo? Got it, ma'am. Okay, that's good. So award was it. Can you repeat from the data sheet view, please? Okay, go to the data sheet view, enable content. Let's open it. It said on data sheet view, we should, in data sheet view, there's not much to do. We just close and exit the query, you see, because it said run the query, which is you can only run the query when it's on design view, you see. That is where we run it, and then it shows in data sheet view, and then we right click to close because it says close or exit the query, and then that's where we right click here, and then we close, and then you rename it to whatever the question paper says you must rename it to. So did you get it, Awodwa? Because there's not really much to do, just run it from design view, and then you close and then rename it. So did you get it? Can you please repeat the part of, okay, I would have got it. The part of renaming. Okay, guys, let me go do it. You see, it's filled 7. There is really nothing there. So under the, just below the tick the box, that is where you insert your information. If it says, let's say, only show those that are like the activity that we've done before, like show the ones that were born before, that is where you write, but you just have to know what your information says, because that one is said before, which is why we inserted the sign, the less than sign. So here it says you should show the gold or silver. I mean gold and silver. So you're going to write gold just below the tick the box, and then you write O. You don't write end because it's not going to show. You write O, and then you click on silver. You see, that is how you do it, gold or silver. Or you can do it this way. You can just write gold. You see, you can write just gold, and then write here silver. It's still going to show the same thing. And then you run. You see, it's still the same thing. Or you can just say "or." So it depends on which one is works the best for you. But then the "or," I think it's right. But you can use whichever one you like. It's going to show the same thing. So I hope you got it, Sianda. Did you get it so that we can move? Oh, okay, let's do I don't know if I have an activity whereby we have to create a query design. Sienna, did you get it? I'm waiting on you. Yes. Oh, okay, now that's fine. So, Vuyo,
Ma'am, could you please repeat that part for me? Whether you save it to your documents.
to your documents, to your documents. To your documents. What do you mean to your documents?
Ma'am, you just did it now. I don't know how to explain it, but
I think it's the
it's
saving
the-
part. Yeah, it's the saving file.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
please. Okay.
You go to file. You can see. Vuyo, can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
You go to
Yes,
file.
ma'am, I can see.
Yes, yes. And then you go to save as.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
just go to save because you want to. If
Oh.
you're just going to click on save, it's going to save automatically without renaming the document, of which it's whereby you guys lose marks because you're just going to save a file that's named maybe a Word document, and then your lecturer doesn't know who it is. So you have to save as. And then again you click on save database as. You double click on that one, and then before you save you have to close it. So I forgot to close. Before you save you have to close. Let's close. And then you go to file. It's save as, and then I've already returned my details, so I think I'm just gonna save. You see, you add everything, and then you have to select which document you have to save it under. So let me just save it under the desktop, and then you save, and then it's saved. When it shows the enable content, it means that the document has already been saved. And then if you want to modify or you want to add some stuff, you can enable click content, I mean. So are you fine? You got?
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so
Thank
it's
you
2
so much.
o'clock now. We have to move fast. So because we have to complete all the activities. Let me go to query design. I don't know if I have an activity of a query design, but I just want to show you guys how to create a design. This is the query. No, we don't have a query design, so I don't know that. Since we don't have any activity of the query design, I think we just have to move to the exports and the importing, because I don't see any activity of the query design here. It's relationships. But I thought I had it, so how come? Let's just go to, okay. This is forms. This is integration. I know it looks like I don't have the query design, but I thought I had it, so I don't know. Okay, guys, let's just go to the imports and the exports. I think you're going to find it. It's activity. Miss Morris says that the activities are all in content folder on the Blackboard in different topics, but then I think she doesn't know that the ones that whose lecture is Miss Lutuli don't have them. So you go to activity 5, guys. I think it's under content also, on practical imports and exports. Just go and search if you don't have it, so we can do the exports and the importing. It's activity 5. Activity 5.1. You found it, okay? Mr. Lubabalo, can you please tell the others where you found the activity so that they can move fast? You only have 3.4, 5.3. Mr. Lubabalo, tell the others where you got the 5.1 activity so that we can get this going. Because we only have like 56 minutes left. Mr. Lubabalo. No, it's not 5.3, it's 5.1. Just click on the link that Lubabalo sent. Can you all click on the link? Maybe you're going to find it. Because this one, it requires a lot of work. I have to type in this, so please make it fast. Because I'm going to have to type all this data under content. Okay, you don't have this activity, ma'am. Can you check under content MS practical task access or Excel is activity 5.1. Up here we got it. Can you please check? Go to content and then click on Microsoft. Yeah, can you please try, because we have to move. I don't want to leave you behind because I have to type in all this data. I have to start on a blank access. So can you please, we have to finish this today. You still haven't got it, guys. But I think if you don't have it, I'm just going to have to show the time we found it. I'm going to have to show my question paper and going to... Got it. Okay. I think more than 5 people have it. So can you please, guys, look for it, because I have to move. Just open your question paper. Ma'am, can you please open question paper for us? Okay, I'll just do this. It's really taking time now. This is the question paper. You see, the question paper says, let's open the Microsoft Access and create a blank database. You see, we have to create a blank one, which is we have to type in all this, I think you should continue the way you're doing because we are wasting time. Yeah, that's what I see. We are wasting time now. So let me just go to, it says open the Microsoft Access and we create a blank database. So let me go to the Microsoft Access. What is my mouse doing now? No. I'm having problems with my mouse now. What's going on? Yeah. I sent it on the accounting channel group. You can find it there on WhatsApp. Okay, guys, you're going to find it on WhatsApp. See, and I sent it to you. So let's just move. It says we should open a blank database. I'm from ECP and I'm lost. Shame. You're lost. What do you mean you are lost? You're lost on the. I'm from ECP group and I cannot find the ECP group. Your lecture is Miss Lutuli, right? I have to ask her because I think most of you who don't have the activities, your lecture is Miss Lutuli. Yes, okay. I'm going to ask her when we're done with the class. But now we just have to look at this question paper because we are wasting time really. So let me just open a blank database because it says we should open a blank database. Do all of you have the access on your PCs? Because some of them you don't have access. So you go to, that is where you find your access. If you weren't given one, you go to the start.
Yes, ma'am, I do have access.
You have access. Okay, you go to start and then you show all apps and then you go to Access 2016. If you're using the old version, I think it's Access 2013. So we open a blank one, you see, and then I think it was you, Vuyo, who wanted to know about the saving of a file. So let me tell you, when you're going to Access on your own, you're creating your own Access, you get to save your file at the beginning so that you don't forget. You see, you can just click. Okay, let me just close this one here. You just click here and then it says file name. You can easily save it before you can even start the activity so that when you are done, you don't have to get to save a file. It will be done already. So you just save it now before you even start. Then I don't have to enter the full details. And then you click on create. You see? I think it's gonna automatically show a table when you're creating in Microsoft. It automatically creates a table for you. So we go to the question paper. Which one is it now? Hey, okay. No, what have I done now? Okay, let me just open the right one because yeah, this is the question paper. And then it says save and rename the table as. Now we're going to look at saving or renaming a table. We have that table, right? We have the table that has been inserted automatically. And then you're just going to, at the top of that, you can see, guys, on table 1, you right click. You see? And then you click on save. And then it's going to show this save table as. And then the question paper says we should save the table as the National SA TOEs. So you're just going to write the National SA, it's SA TOEs, and then you click on OK. You see, and then your table is no longer table 1. It's National SA TOEs. And then it says in design view, complete and type in the following. You see, let me just take a picture so that I don't get to go back and look for this. I'm just gonna, because I have to type now and then it's going to take time. So let me take a picture. You see, so it says in design view, type in the following. You guys can just open the question paper in front of you and then you can see what I'm doing on the screen, because I don't want to go back and forth on the question paper. I'll just have it on my phone and then you guys can also have it in front of you and then we just look at the access. So it says in design view, we should have the following, which is the tour number. On that ID, just going to write tour number and then it says it should be the data type, it's number, and then you just have it. Guys, can you see on your question paper? Because I'm not going to open the question paper all the time. It's going to take me some time to do that. So I'm just going to, I want you to have the question paper in front of you and then you can see what I'm doing is the one that is in front of the question paper. And then it says text. As I've said, if you're using the old version of the PC, you have yes, thanks to Sianda. Okay, that's good. So it says, oh no man, sorry. It says the city, you can see the city, the data type is text only. You see, that's if you're using the old version, it's gonna be text. But then this new version of because we have upgraded to Microsoft 2016 Windows, so it's going to be short or long text. And then I'm gonna choose short text because it's just a city. It's not, doesn't have to be a long text. And then we have the hotel. It's also going to be short text. The hotel, right, is going to be short text. And then we have the breakfast. And then we have it's gonna be a yes or no. The breakfast is gonna be a yes or no. And then we have what else? We have the days, which are going to be the number. And then the last one is the prices from. And then it's going to be currency, obviously, because it's prices. Then it's going to be currency. And then you see the tour number has automatically been set to have a primary key. If you want to remove the primary key, you can just click here. And then if you want to insert it, you can just click here. And then let's go to datasheet view to see our data. And then, let's save the table. You see, that's what it shows. And then I have to type in the values that are on the datasheet view, which is the Cape Town, the Durban. So let me just take a picture so that I can type those very first. Okay. So it's number 1. I just click on tab to move fast. You just click on tab because to use the mouse all the time is going to waste time. It's Cape Town. No, what's it doing now? Cape Town. And then you click on tab and then it's Bryanston. And then it's ticked. This person has breakfast, and then the number of days, it's 5. Okay, let me just click this one. The number of days is 5, and then the price to 850 is 2. Just click on the price and then it's gonna automatically insert the arrow to 850,00, and then we go to the next tab, and then it's number 2. What is it? It's Durban. And then it's Maharani. And then it's not ticked, and then it's 6 days. And then it's 3.2. And then you click on tab again, it's number 3. Okay, it's number 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I'm trying to be fast. No, what is it doing now? Bloemfontein. It's ticked. 4 days. How much is it? 45. 25, 0. And then it's number 4.
Ma'am, I think you made a mistake.
Where?
Ma'am?
Where? Yes.
I think you made a mistake.
Oh, okay, I can see. I can see.
You said Bloemfontein.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can see. Thank you. Bloemfontein is on. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Oh, what am I doing now? It's ticked. The desert rose. It's not ticked. Okay. It's how many days? It's 3 days. How much is it? It's 350. It's number 5. Is it ticked? It's ticked. It's 5 days. It's how much? It's 4.319. 19. It's 6. Spread. And then it's Kruger's. Ticked also. And here's breakfast. It's for how much is it? It's for 320. No, it's for 350 now. See, so we are done. We have all the information that we need, and then let's go back to the question paper. It says we set the tour number field as the primary key. We have already done that because the tour number is already the primary key. Let's go to design view to check that. You see, we have the primary key as the tour number. And then we go to, it says in view, change back, or like it says in view, change back or switch to database view and complete the following, type the following. So I've already done that. And then we go to number 6. It says in the prices form from field, what about the total? Yes, I'm going to the total because I have to read the question paper through first because I am in it now. I think it's number 6. It says calculate the total price as shown in the diagram. I think Ms. Morris last week showed you how to calculate the total, but then let's go. You see on the prices field, you just let me redo it again. You click here, you see this arrow on the prices from. You just click on the arrow and then you just go to totals. You click on totals. You see, and then there's total. What do we want? Okay. You click on this arrow. It's gonna show an arrow. You click on the arrow that's going to show here. You see, I think we want the sum. We want the sum. So we have to go to the sum because it says calculate the total. So this is the sum. Oh, is it the same? No, I don't think it's the same. Which one is 21,576? Oh, okay, it's 70 per, I think here it's Maharani. Is it Maharani? It's Maharani. It's 3.270. So this is where I have to just change it. 70. It's 3.2. Where am I wrong? Also 4.350. Let me just look. 4.390 is this thing. It's 4.390 to 350. Oh, I said 60. It said 60 here. That's why I said you guys should correct me. And then we have the total. We have the same total, which is 21,576,60. So, and then let's go again to the question paper. Did you guys see how I did the prices, the total, how I calculated the total? If I'm being too fast, please say so. Sianda, you saw how I calculated the total? Yes. Oh, okay, that's good. But then it's just that I inserted the wrong amounts. That's why I had to. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then let's go to the question paper again. It says save your table. You see, it says save your table, and then we save our table. Let's save. It's saved now. And then what else? It says save the database file as SA travel surname what. This is what I said at the beginning when I started doing this. I said you can save it before you can even start. You can just go to the bottom and see how is it saved, which is it says ma'am show how you did the totals. Okay. Okay, let me just, how am I going to do it then, because it's not going to be okay. Okay, Alco, this is how I do the totals. You see, let me just want you to see. You see, you put on your cursor here on the prices form. You see the black arrow. If you see the black arrow, just click on your mouse or on your laptop. You just click here and then you highlight all the prices, and then you go to the tab. On your tabs, you click on totals. I hope you can see. You click on totals, you see, and then you go here. You go here, which is we want the sum. Oh, let me redo my prices. Why are they wrong again? It was 15 and yeah. Where am I wrong now? It's 23.50. Yeah, this is how you do it. Okay, let me redo it again. Akoso, I said you go to prices from, and then you can see the black arrow. You just click so that it can highlight everything under the prices form field, and then you go to totals, and then please again show how to set the primary key. Okay, so Ako, you got it. You just click on this arrow, you see, and then it says the question paper should always read your question very well, because it says calculate the total, and then the total is obviously totals is the sum. It hasn't shown like calculate the average, calculate what. It says the total price, so it's obvious we're going to say it's the sum. It's the sum, and then you get the total. Thanks, ma'am, I got it. Okay, and then please show how to set the primary key. Okay, so let's just go to, you set the primary key always in design view and not in datasheet view. You set it in design view. This is how you set it. You see, there it is. You just click, there it is on top on your tab under home. You just, there is no primary key now. You can just, let's just save. You can save without the primary key. And now we want to insert the primary key. This is how you do it. You go to design view, and then on top you just go click on primary key, and then again you go to datasheet view and you have to save. You see, I hope you got it. Sianda, we have many Siandas here. I hope you got it. Sianda, oh, can you please show us how to calculate the total of maybe 3 price, not all of the prices? Yes, thanks, ma'am. Okay. Is it possible to calculate only 3 prices? I don't know. I haven't seen a question like that before. I haven't. So you only get questions like those in Excel. But let me just check. Let me just check. I think, okay, let me just do it here. I know, let me just do it. Let me just insert another tab. I cannot insert another tab. I just wanted to do it let me just see if I click here and then no, I don't think it's possible. I really don't think it's possible because you have to calculate the whole thing. But I'll get back to you, Miss Awodo. I'll get back to you, but for now, I don't think we usually have questions like that in PCA because I haven't seen one whereby we have to calculate maybe a sum of 3. Oh, no, I haven't. So let's just move, but I will surely ask around. Let's just move to the export because we are doing the export and the importing here. It says the question paper says then, so I've already saved my file as Masekwana _ okay, I've already saved my file is Masekwana _ so it says, okay, where did I save my file? Let me just go to save it under so that it can be easy to locate it when I want to insert in Excel. Oh, I have to close before, I always forget to close my file before I save. I have to close the file before I save. So let me save my file under desktop, yeah, so that I can easily locate it. So save, yeah, it's saved, right? It's saved. And then now the question paper says we should open up a new Excel spreadsheet. I hope you guys have the Excel spreadsheet on your PCs. So you just go to start again, you go to all apps, and then you go to, there is Excel 2016, you double click on Excel 2016. Listen, double click. I think I would say this is very easy. Exporting and importing, it's quite easy. It's easy. So you create a new spreadsheet, you're just going to click the blank workbook. You see, create the blank one. There it is. Let's go to the question paper. Okay, let me close this one because we are done here. So the question paper says, open up a new Excel spreadsheet. Importing your Access table into Excel. So we are importing Access into Excel. The table that we've just done in database, we're going to import it to Excel spreadsheet. So it says in the data tab from Access, get external data from Access, import your data your database table, which is the National SA TOS, into Excel. And then we have to rename the worksheet to the SA TOS, you see, and then it says it should look like this. So it's fine. Let's get going. So we have our Excel spreadsheet, a blank one. To import a database to Excel, you go to data. You can see, you go to data. I hope you get this one. It's very easy. You go to data, and then there at the left corner, I think it's the left, right, at the left corner of the, under the file, you have from Access. You just double click the from Access. You see, just, and it's going to show you files. And then you want the, I think I've just saved it under desktop, the table that I've just done. Which one is it? I think it's this one. And then you click on it and then you say open. You see, and then I think it's loading. And it says select how you want to view this data in your workbook. So we're just going to leave it like that and click on OK because we just want the table. We don't want the pivot table. We don't want the pivot chart. We just want the table, and then we want on the existing worksheet. So you're just going to click on OK, you see, and there it is. There is your data. You see, it's the same data from the, which is the Cape Town, the Princeton, the price. You see, it's that one. That's how it is. And then what else does the question paper say? The question paper says that we have to rename your worksheet to SA TOS. Rename, like we have two questions in one sentence. So you have to be aware of these things. You have to read clearly your questions because we've got two questions in one sentence. It says rename your worksheet to SA TOS. And And then this is how you rename a worksheet in Excel. You see at the bottom here on sheet 1, you just right click and then there is a rename. And then it's set to what? To SA toes. You see? And then you're just going to write SA toes. And then you click enter. And then there it is. And then you go to file, you save as, and then yeah, you just save. So are you clear on that one, or should I start over? And then we have to move. Please
Please
repeat.
don't start
Okay.
over, please. Please.
Okay. Okay. Don't save. Okay. You know, guys, that I've just created a table from in database. I've just created a table in database, the one that's the Cape Town, and whereby we calculated the total. So we're going to take that table, we're going to import it into an Excel file. So we go to the apps, we open a new Excel spreadsheet, a blank one. Then you click on Excel 2016. We double click on it so that it can open. That says it. I hope you're taking notes, guys. You can take notes on where I click, you see, and then you click on a blank workbook. Click on a blank workbook. Oh, you have to close this thing. Yes, we are. Okay, that's good. You click on the blank one, you see, and then it's going to open. And then to insert your data from database, you see all these tabs you have here. You have here above the file, the home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view. You're going to data because you want the data from database, and then you're going data, and then there right under your file at the corner you have from Access, from web, from text, and the one that we want is from Access, and then we're going to double click on Access. See? And then I have to choose the file that I've just did on database, which is this one. You have to know where you save your file so that you don't waste time looking for the file. You have to save your files in where you know you're going to remember them easily. And then it says select how you want to view this data in your workbook. And then I said here you just don't do anything. You don't do anything. You leave it like this, and then you just click on OK, because we don't want the pivot table. We're not there yet. We don't want the pivot chart. We don't want the only create connection. We just want the table from Access, and then we want it on the existing worksheet. If the question paper says then new worksheet, we're going to click on new worksheet. But now we just want it on this worksheet, which is a blank one. So you're just going to click on OK. You see, there it is. And then I said, please be aware of having 2 questions, 3 questions in one sentence. So here we have 2 questions in one sentence. It says in data tab from Access. I'm not going to read the ones that in the bracket. It says import your database table, the National SA TOEs into Excel, and then it says rename your worksheet to SA TOEs, and then it should look like this below. So this is where you rename a worksheet. At the bottom of the page you can see sheet 1 in green. You just right click, and then there is rename. You go to rename. It says you should rename it to SA TOEs, and then you enter, and then you are done, and then you save your file, and then you just save it. Let me just save it, and then it says, I think it says under, it's usually the surname underscore student number. Let's see, let me just save it. I don't need to save it. So did you get it, guys? I think we have to do the last activity for the day. Did you get it? Yes. Only 2 yeses. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, it's clear. Yes, got it. Yes, yes. Yeah, if I can.
Shy.
If I can, okay. Hi, Amohelang. Hi.
Hi.
You got it.
I got it. Yeah, Shy.
Okay. Thank you. Then we have to do the last activity. You can turn off your video now. Amohelang. Yes, thank you. So
Okay.
go and open activity. Which activity is it? Don't save. Oh, it's activity 5.2. Do you have it? Sianda, if they don't have it, please again send it to them via WhatsApp so that we can get this thing moving very, very quick and fast. 5.2, it's very short. It's very short. Oh, okay, let me just leave my email here if you want to ask something private. This is my email. It's finishing at 3 o'clock. I'm not in the group, Sianda. You can just give the number and then he can send it to you. Who has got the activity already? 5.2 is still the import. Found it. Lubabalo, please share the link. Got it. Tando got it. Okay. Got it. Okay, guys, like we have 20 minutes left, so we have to move. Activity 5.2. Guys, please keep it moving. We now have 19 minutes left. Sianda, please share the link again, or Mr. Lubabalo, please. Okay, let me just open the question paper on my side. You see, it's very easy. It's very short. It's very short. Done. Thank you. Okay, guys. So we can have the question paper, and then it says, can I start? It says, open the surname, student number, underscore group goals, workbook, work. I don't know why it's the work. I think it's supposed to be workbook. So this is the access goals. We open it. If you have this file, you can open it. if there are those that are working with me, that I'm working, they're also working, you can open it and do this with me, or you can just take notes or listen. So you open this. Okay, let me just open. Let me share my screen. You can see. Can you see both my screens? Okay. It says import access table in Access. Now we are doing. Okay, we're importing from. Okay. Yes. Okay. It says open the. Okay, I've already opened that one. So bullet number 2 says import the Access database table goals into the above Excel sheet. I don't know why it says the above Excel sheet, but then I think I'm going to open a new Excel spreadsheet. This is the goals worksheet. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. We have the Messi. Okay, so let me just close it and then open the question paper. And then let me open a new spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet, so that I can insert the goals data to an Excel spreadsheet. So we still open a blank one, and then the question paper says import the Access database table tools into the above Excel spreadsheet. I don't know what they mean by the above because we don't have any information except for this one. So I'm going to create a new spreadsheet and then import the Access here. So as I've said, guys, who wants to volunteer and do this activity? Like, what did I say? You click where? Let's do it all together, the last one. Where do you click to? Data. Okay, Tina, that's good. Data. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then from data, what do we do? Okay. And then from Access, where do we go? Then sheet 1. No, you don't go to sheet 1. You go to the document. You go to the goals document, which has the table, you see. Lumka to the document that has the data from an Access table. That's where you locate your data, you save data where it is. So yes, you browse for a document. Good, awardwa good. Yes, I'm helang good. You go where you saved your data. So my data is in here. It's 5.2, right? This is my data, the Access goals, and then you open it. And then what do you do next? After you've located your, okay, that's good. That's good. We just click on OK. And then we go to the question paper. And then the question paper says rename the worksheet to goals. Where do we rename our worksheet? Where do we click to rename the worksheet? Sheet 1. And then what do we do on sheet 1? What do we do on sheet 1? At the bottom of sheet 1, what happens? No, you right click. There's a difference between double click and right click, Tina. In Frenzel, on double click, it's whereby we want to open something. And then on right click, we want to rename, we want to edit. Yes, we right click. And then on double click, it's whereby we open our document. And then, or we want to move a certain data to another page. But as for right click, it's where we rename, we edit, we format. Yes. That's what we do. We right click and then we rename. It says to rename to goals. To goals, yes. And then I just write goals. I'm sorry. Then you press enter. Okay, and then the question paper says save as your number, your surname, your student number, group, and goals. Where do we save our file? Where do we click to save the file? Okay, and then after file tab, what do you do? After clicking on the file tab, okay, you guys got it. You got it. So that's good. Then you save as, and then you locate where you want to save your document. Yeah, you browse, and then you just save it wherever you think it's suitable, and then you rename. You rename. Yes. You rename your document to the instructions. And then underscore, and it's goals. Then you enter. And then there it is. It's saved. So anyone with a question? I think we are done. Anyone with question? Oh, are you all good? You're all good. Oh, Mr. Lubabalo just left. Okay, everything is clear. Okay, guys. You were all so lovely.
Thank you for today's session, ma'am. It was lovely.
Thank you, you guys. You were good. Yeah, first learners. All good. Okay, guys. That's good. Simnandi enkosi hayi siyabulela.
Ma'am,
Yes, Amohelang.
can you please tell Miss Lutulu to please upload the activities, please?
Okay, I will do that.